Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Amanda Ziadeh with WashingtonExec, and joining me today to discuss recent leadership transition is Rebecca Andino, Highlight Technologies founder and chairperson, and Aarish Gokaldas, the company's CEO. Thank you all for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, Amanda.
Of course. So a bit of background before we get started. It was announced on July 17th that Aarish will be succeeding Rebecca as Highlight's new CEO. And before we get into that, Rebecca, can you tell us a bit about Highlight and the company's history up to this point?
Sure. Thanks, Amanda. Highlight provides technology and mission solutions to federal agencies, including civilian, defense, and intelligence community agencies. I founded Highlight 15 years ago in 2008, and my goal was to build a company that provided rewarding careers for talented and hardworking individuals while providing excellent services to our clients. We grew steadily, and in 2021, we transferred ownership of the company to our employees through an employee stock ownership plan, or ESOP. Now we have about 500 employee owners, and the company is 100% ESOP owned.
Hey, wonderful. So, Rebecca, what sparked the transition?
Well, we were really successful as a small business, and now we're no longer a small business. We're a mid-sized company, and I recognized that we needed new leadership that had experience with growth in the mid-tier of government contracting. And Arish brought that. He has experience in growth and operations of small, medium, and large-sized companies, and he has the energy, passion, and commitment to our employee culture that we were looking for.
All right, wonderful. So, Arish, first off, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. Tell us a bit about your background and how your experience so far has prepared you for this role at Highlight.
Absolutely. As Rebecca mentioned, I've got about 20 years of federal experience, both on the government side with the Defense Intelligence Agency, as well as on the industry side. Probably the most relevant portion of that experience is my time with OG Systems, which was a defense contractor supporting the DoD and the intel community. I joined that organization back in 2008 when it was still in the single digits in terms of employees, and quickly took on the lead to build and run their business development group. And then over the course of a decade, grew that organization from 8 employees when I joined up to 400 employees, first as their CGO, Chief Growth Officer, and then as their CEO. So certainly in terms of the diversification of the portfolio, the growth from small to large, these are very much aligned with my charge here now as CEO of Highlight.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for sharing. So, why did you choose Highlight to join?
Well, great question. When I learned that Rebecca and I both attended Georgetown, that sealed the deal. There was no other analysis to be done. But in all seriousness, there were 3 main reasons. One is Highlight has a lot of striking similarities to OG Systems. The capabilities, certainly, from the digital government side of the house, but also the culture. Certainly a very strong culture built around employee welfare, employee morale. The second is Rebecca and Highlight's commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is an area very near and dear to my heart. And then the last one, it comes down to what the primary motivator for the company is, and that is around the employee morale. At the end of the day, a company has to be able to have each of its employees say, this company cares about me. And you know, Amanda, when a new CEO comes in and there's a transition, it's very easy for there to be concerns, possibly even some skepticism around how the company is going to evolve. And certainly, as Rebecca mentioned, one of my main objectives is to grow the company. But she also mentioned that it's an employee-owned company. So when I say that I want to grow Highlight into a large, renowned provider of DevSecOps, data analytics, cloud services, strategic communications, that's not to the benefit of a small fraction of shareholders. This is a case of a rising tide lifting all boats. And that's really what sealed the deal for me.
Great. Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. And Rebecca, as founder, what will your role with Highlight look like going forward?
I will continue my role as chairperson of the board of directors. Um, Highlight is my baby, so it's hard to step back, but I do so with the full confidence that Aarish is the right leader for the next phase of the company. And so I, along with the other board members, will be supporting Aarish and the team as we go forward. We'll be participating in reviews and board meetings and just cheering from a little bit farther away.
All right, awesome. And lastly, Arish, as you look ahead, what excites you about Highlight and what's to come?
Yeah, Highlight is in a great position. Rebecca did a great job of building out a very mature infrastructure that allows the company to scale quickly while still paying attention to employee benefits and employee well-being. But really what excites me is that Highlight has a really amazing mix of the soft skills, strategic communication, management consulting, as well as the technical skills that I already mentioned. And they've done a great job of building out partnerships with those industry ISVs, organizations like Amazon Web Services, UiPath, Drupal, ServiceNow, Salesforce. So we have the ability to go in and not only be that trusted partner to our government clients, but we also have the ability to go in and handle the integration, the deployment, and the maintenance of these products that the government is then selecting. So it's really bringing in the best of both worlds in support of our federal clients.
All right, wonderful. Well, congratulations again to you both on this exciting new chapter at Highlight, and thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.